Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 11 of Let's Play Solasta, Island of Domination. Hope you guys are doing well. I've not played. Last played on the 11th. Today is the... Oh, man. It's been about a week. Or a little more. No? Today's 16th? I'm not sure. But it's been a while. And we're going to get back into it a bit. There we go. Should be coming up here. We were exploring the town last episode. And, yeah. Let's go and close. It was quite cool. So today we're going to see if we can maybe talk to the Legion faction in their building. We could also check out the slums. And stuff like that. So let's go ahead and load our episode 10. Should be good. When bringing back items from the Badlands, choose which faction to sell them to. Mod warning. I don't know where we're getting mod warnings. 1 second, guys. Okay, I have the mod set so that it doesn't update. A weapon with the versatile tag can be used with 1 or 2 hands. To split a stack of items, drag and drop the stack onto an empty cell while holding the control key. This will take 1 unit from the stack. To level up, your characters need to take a long rest. Yeah, we need to take a long rest. I guess we can check out the tavern, too. Because we did level up, and we have to level up. I hope our game loads. This is an awful long load, and... Huh. This is not good. I don't know why we're having issues. One sec again, guys. Okay, guys, this is a bit strange. So apparently what happened was I was updating as the LP was going on. Every time you click OK on that box that says there's a new version available, you actually update. So we've been updating, and I then rolled back to what we started the module with, and I thought that would be a good idea. But then the game wouldn't load just now, so I'm just going to keep the updates going and hope for the best. You know, I don't know. I hope it doesn't corrupt our save or anything. Usually when you play a mod like this, you don't want to update as the game goes on, but, you know, it is what it is, so let's just keep updating, and maybe that will go ahead and, you know, end up fixing this one. We didn't get that message this time that there was an instability, so it may just load. Just want to keep you guys in the loop and stuff. So... Oh, there we go. Alright, so very good. Let's see if the town board is still messed up. Oh, it's fixed. Well, I'll be. Alright, so that's pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and check the map. We need to... There's the slums, there's the Legion Fortress, there's the river confluences, there's the Eastern Farmlands, the Wealthy District. let's head to the tavern here and see if we can maybe get a night's sleep. Wizard spell scrolls are destroyed after casting. Wizards can also copy a spell from a scroll into their spellbook to acquire them, which also destroys the scroll. Lighting is crucial elements of the game. I have to open a new pack of smokes here. But yeah, looks like we're just going to keep updating and hope that it keeps working. So, here we are. Let's go ahead and talk to some peeps. Continue our exploration. Zira. Drunkard. Thugs. Let's talk to Zira. Hi, travelers. You look new and like warriors. Is there any way I can get you to help me out with something? Ilandir says, what do you need? Something really simple. I need my pendant, and it fell down the sewer grate, the one over by the slums west of the tavern. I tried to get it myself, but there were giant spiders down there. I think if you can get it for me, I'll give you a pair of magical boots. How about it? Sure. Great. Like I said, west of the tavern in the sewer grates. It's a green pendant. You shouldn't have to go too far in the sewers to get it. It can get dangerous down there. New quest started. Very cool. I don't want to get into it with the drunkard and get into a fight because we really need to rest first. Nelson Henstridge, bar patron, barmaid, bandit. Let's go talk to Nelson Henstridge.
Greetings, travelers. I don't have any rooms available at the moment because those guys right there still have the room technically, and they won't leave. Sorry for the inconvenience. If you could convince them to leave, the room is yours for as long as you're here. If you need an immediate rest, go check out the monastery next to town. They give free room and board for any refugees who wind up on the island. Careful though if you confront the drunkards, because I think they can get violent.
Calandra says, what's your take on the curse?
By curse, do you mean the fact that we're trapped in a pocket plane and cannot leave? Or the fact that the wildlife and nature has become more hostile? Never mind, they're the same thing, I guess. I don't think it's the orcs, giants, wild men, or even, as my wife thinks, the mages from the tower behind it.
Come on.
No, I think it's those damn swamp hags. Curses are right up their alley, and they've always been hostile to us. Most logical culprit, in my opinion.
Okay, what about the orcs?
Like typical orcs, live in dark holes and attack people. Though there has always been a tribe or two of non-hostile orcs. We've even had some people trade with them in the past. Like the giants, they too have come down from the mountains since the curse and been more hostile. Hence why some people also think they might be behind the curse.
Giants?
They live in the mountains, a few tribes of giants, hill, frost, and fire giants. They have typically been non-hostile over the years, but lately things have changed. Since the curse, they've come down the mountain into the foothills, and some of them have even been hostile. Though we've had reports of some giants fighting each other, so it's possible they aren't all hostile yet. Some people think that they might be behind the curse, though.
What's this about wild men?
As the name implies, a group of literal wild men. They live outside of society and have communities of their own as nomads and raiders. Of course, they weren't always so communal. In prior years, the wild men were just a name given to describe all the bandits and highwaymen who roam the lands. Especially now that they are trapped here too, the wild men have come together. They are even leaning more into magic and dark arts to aid them now. You can try reasoning with them, but I've never heard of anyone successfully doing it.
Who are the swamp hags?
A coven of witches who live among the swamps on the coasts of the island. They are dangerous and have dangerous allies out in the wilds. Witches are also notorious for curses, so I really don't get why more aren't talking about them.
Let's talk about something else. Have you any work for us?
If you want to help out, those drunkards over there have overstayed their welcome and been squatting in one of my rooms. If you can get them to leave, the room is yours for as long as you guys need to stay here, keeping in mind that you don't also become drunkards that trash the place. If you need a place to stay in the meantime, the monastery next to town offers free room and board. Just head back out the main road in town to get to the monastery.
That's what we're gonna have to do. Tell us about yourself.
Name is Nelson, and I obviously run and own this tavern. My wife Mariah is the chef who runs the kitchen and most of the inventory side of our business. My family has owned this tavern for a couple generations, and while this is a backwater town in the middle of nowhere, we managed to stay successful by supplying good food and drink to the locals.
Tell us about the town.
The town itself is only about 100 years old. Everything else on the island is far older, including the sewers underneath the town. The town really is a city-state, though not much of one. No other nations or factions have influence over the town or island, nor do they want it. It's been a backwards island on the edge of the known world for a while, and now with the whole curse and pocket plane going on, it's even more backwater and isolated from the world. The mayor, the one in charge, is also kind of a dick and really disconnected from the people. As long as he's fed and living in luxury, anything else doesn't matter. Really, the Legion are the real law and order and justice system of this island.
Goodbye. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the monastery because we're too beat up to fight. I mean, I guess we could potentially, you know, take a short rest. I don't know, but we're just gonna head to the monastery. They offer free room and board. I can probably go ahead and take a bit of my nasal spray now. The good stuff that gets me unclogged right away. I'll just keep this out for now. Alright, monastery. Is it? Oh, okay, we know the monastery. Wait, map. Main exit, fast travel, yes. Pretty sure we know the monastery. F5, right? Quick save. To the monastery. This will be cool. Checking out the monastery. Let me go ahead and hit this nasal spray, guys. Live on the channel. Okay. Check out this monastery. Hopefully we don't have to fight to get to it. Okay, we've got a bush we can loot. Galavan Amaranth. Come back here. No, let's come up here. I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight. But I truly hope not. We should be a little cautious, but love how this is laid out with like the ancient stones and stuff. Cleric of Light, cool, we good. We Gucci.
Greetings. If you need any aid, go inside. If you want to do the pilgrimage of light, talk to Tobias by the river.
Sister Cortez. Greetings, travelers. I see you are more victims of this island's curse, trapped here like everyone else. If you need aid or even a place to stay, the monastery bids you welcome. Talk to Bishop Vatnir or Priestess Beryl if you need any aid or a place to stay, or even if you just want to help out. Okay, we'll talk. What island is this? The island of Balafont. In the old translations, it meant the island of Domination, for whatever that is worth. The island itself has thousands of years of history, apparently being seats to empires once upon a time, say those who scoured the ruins which litter the island. Dialogue is a little funky. Now it's mostly backwater on the edge of civilization before the curse even came about. What's this curse? You really are new, huh? The curse is something that has happened after we had a great storm one day. When the storm ended, we found that this island and everyone on it were trapped. Sorry guys, it's not letting me click through too quickly. And by trapped, I mean in a pocket dimension, which only this island exists. You cannot sail out no matter how far you sail. You make no distance from the coast. Oh, I can hit spacebar and it works. And to top it off, the wild has gone crazy. The dryad groves, which are usually peaceful, have become violent. And even the orcs and giant tribes, which are usually friendly, have migrated down the mountain closer to us. Some are worried that they might be staging an attack on the town, or they are behind the curse, but I doubt it. The Church, the Legion, and the Tower of Sorcery have been working on it, and there's no reason to believe it's the orcs or the giants. Attack.
What is this place?
This is known as the Monastery of Light. It's where our order has taken residence, though the temple itself is much older than even the town. It's also where we house refugees like yourselves, who get stuck on this island with no place to stay, especially in recent days since the curse. Goodbye. We'll pick your plants. Angry Violet ×4. That's good. You know, we get good money for them. New waypoint added, the monastery interior. Dragon Rose. If you seek entrance to the cemetery, talk to Bishop Vatnir. No, we don't seek that. We seek the entrance to the monastery. So we'll stay here, then go deal with the drunkards. Then we'll go down the sewers. Lots to do. Lots to do. It's very cool thus far. Bishop Vatnir, Cleric of Light, Monastery Monk, Cube of Light. Careful near the Dryad Groves out there. They've become dangerous since the curse. Let's go talk to Bishop Vatnir. No, let's check out the Cube of Light. A weird creature of light and magic of unknown origin. HP 144, my goodness. That is wicked. Welcome, friends. What can I or the monastery do for you? What's your story? I'm one of the people who set up our church here on this island. I was a missionary for the light for many years, and when the church needed some to come out here on the edge of civilization to tend the needs of the few people here, I was eager to jump aboard. I appreciated the quaint and quiet life for many years, though lately it's becoming anything but that. Is the church doing anything about the curse? It's pretty much our main priority at this point, beyond immediate emergencies like hauntings near town and healing sick or injured people.
We've been collaborating with the Tower of Sorcery and the Legion to get more information on it, but they're pretty much as in the dark about it as we are. We know it's trapped this island in a pocket dimension that doesn't allow anyone to leave, but as you are evidenced, any can enter. It's also caused the normally peaceful dryad groves on the island to become violent and dangerous. And though some don't want to admit it, there have been in fact dragons sighted on this island. It doesn't bear good things, that's for sure, which is why it's our top priority.
Find the dark cult.
What do you think of the other faction? Oh, wait, what's Niberia's voice? What do you think of the other factions? Honestly, we're pretty tolerant here at the church. We don't really have any bad things to say about the other factions, even if they have streaks of bad in them. Well, except the wild men and the hags, they have never played nice no matter how much we've tried to help them. But as for the rest, the Legion and Tower of Sorcery, we work closely with a lot. We've even worked with the orc clans and giant tribes in the past, and yes, even on some occasions we've worked with the Thieves Guild, usually when they need help with something, so we aren't too quick to judge others unless they are violent with us. Where are the orc clans located? Since the curse, they've moved from the high mountains down into the foothills. They're reachable by going north from the farmlands, though watch out, there are a few hostile orc clans there who do not play ball with the friendly ones. The friendly ones are fine though, they're fairly respectable to those in positions of religious authority, so they've generally been nice with us. The giant tribes are friendly. Only some of them. There's been hostile giant tribes out there who don't play ball with the nice ones. They're collections of tribes, really, so they don't all believe the same things. If you want to talk to the friendly ones, they are not far from the orc clans, north of the farmlands, in the foothills, and into the mountains. The giants are to the east of the orcs.
Can you tell us about the swamp hags?
Witches of evil origins who dwell in the swamps of the island. Originating from the plane of Hades, the more powerful ones devour people's dreams and feed on townsfolk slowly that way. It's why they were dwelling here on the island to begin with, I'm sure. However, since we've been on the island, we upkeep rituals to counter it, making the town immune to the dream-devouring abilities of the swamp hags. I'm sure they think very highly of us for doing so. They are hostile to everyone and dangerous in their own right in combat. Not only that, they have necromantic abilities and have been known to raise undead from the victims who would wander into their domain. It's best practice to keep away from the swamps, if only because of them. They have a few covens throughout, but I don't think I've ever heard about them leaving the swamps. The Tower of Sorcery have combated them a few times with relative ease, but they are powerful mages after all.
Where's the Tower of Sorcery?
It's located near the peak of the mountains, on the back side of the mountains relative to the town and the monastery. It's quite a climb if you wanted to get there physically. Luckily, most don't get there by climbing the mountains. Instead, they have a teleportation circle located in the jungle, which can transport people back and forth in an instant. The portal is on the other end of the island through the jungle. From the monastery, just go east to the jungle crossroads. Then from there, go north and follow the road for a while. The road will eventually bend over to the west and continue, eventually trailing off and ending in the jungle. Right where it ends, to the south through the trees, is an old ruin of a castle or something. One of the mages guard the ruins with some golem servants, and in those ruins is the portal. If you wanted to get up in the tower, you'd obviously talk with him.
So it's recording all this so we could get this later?
Who are the wild men? They have a somewhat unique culture. They are a loose community of hundreds of very small tribes, usually only a handful of families, if that. They used to be more approachable in the past, but have become more zealous in the passing years. They started out just as normal highwaymen and brigands who weren't welcome in town for being outspoken criminals, but over the years they came to know one another, and a culture started to develop out of it. They became more than just raiders and thugs. But I fear lately, since the curse, they've gotten worse. There's been reports that they have lycanthropes in their ranks now. How they became such things, I do not know. In any case, it's not a good idea to willingly walk into wildmen encampments. The Legion take care of them well enough, but they stay away from town. But they're not fun to stumble into out in the jungle or mountains. You know how to find the Thieves Guild?
Not really. They find us when they need our help, someone with a disease or injured. They've blindfolded our clerics and monks when bringing them to their base. Since their old base in the jungle was raided by the Legion, they've moved elsewhere. We don't know exactly where it is, but when they blindfold us to escort us there, there's no mistaking the smell of the sewers. Let's talk about something else.
What does your order do?
We do our best to help out the people of this island, whether that means giving them food, shelter, or doing what we can to end threats to the island. As such, we usually collaborate with the Legion or Tower of Sorcery in ending certain threats on the island. We've been working closely with both of them tackling this curse that has trapped this island in a pocket plane and made the wild go crazy. Is there any way we can help? I'm working on the matter of the curse at the moment, and I'm quite busy myself. I personally can't use your help at the moment, but if you did want to help, talk to Priestess Beryl. Once you've done helping her, I'm sure I'll have something for you if you wanted to get in on ending the curse. Can we get a key to the cemetery gates? I'm sorry, but you aren't known enough on the island that we trust you to go in there. Let's just say we are having possible necromancer problems these days, and the marshes on the way to the cemetery are dangerous. We deal with everyone on this island to some degree, so if you were to help any one of them out, that would go a long way towards proving your intentions and trust to us. Maybe then we can give you a key to the gate. Plus 3,000 XP? Oh my gosh. Rhea Harful. Priestess Beryl. Okay. Yeah, let's just go rest for now. I guess we just... Did we level up a second time? Another cube of light. Greetings, travelers. What can I do for you? Do you know anything about the Tower of Sorcery? Yes, we work with them closely sometimes on many projects. They have a tower way up in the mountains, but it's impossible to climb up to. They usually teleport from some ruins in the jungles to the north and west. If you go east from the monastery, then follow the road until the crossroads in the jungle. Turn north. Follow that road north and west around the mountain. They reside over there somewhere. What do you know about the curse? From what we can tell, the curse was caused by an evil magic of some kind, likely ritual magic. We have a few leads on the cause and have been investigating them. We've been sharing information with the Legion and the Tower of Sorcery. Helping them out will also help towards the same cause. I'd normally tell you more about what we know, however some of the information we have learned leads us to believe that there are some people we don't want to share this information with. If you want to learn more about what we know and work with us more, we would gladly accept you in. Before we can let you join us in our battle, we must know if your virtues are somewhat in line with our own. To prove this, you need to help out the townsfolk a bit. Lords know there's plenty that can use it. Or if you can't find anyone to help, you can do the Pilgrimage of Light. It's a short pilgrimage that will cleanse your soul and start anew, proving you're ready to devote your time and energy to the light. Talk to Brother Tobias for more details on the Pilgrimage of Light. He's outside by the pond, the last I saw of him anyway. New quest. Is there anything we can do to help out? If you'd like to help, there are those around town and the island who can use it. If you mean helping us out with the curse, yes, we could always use the help. However, because of the nature of what we have discovered of this curse, we can't simply tell these secrets to just anybody. Before we can let you join us in battle, we must know if your virtues are somewhat in line with our own. To prove this, okay. We need some help. Unless it's something serious, our vendors will deal with you. My duties these days focus solely on ridding the island of the curse. Nothing. Sorry to bother you. Goodbye. How do I rest? This place is huge. Reese. Try to pick this door's lock. Destroy any undead you see out there. Seems something has stirred them up since the curse. Aha. Refugee beds. If one seeks the pilgrimage of light, speak with Brother Tobias outside. Okay, let's save and let's go ahead and attempt to level up and rest. Perform a long rest. Would you like to wait until the start of a new day? No, let's, before we do that, let's finish talking to who we're going to talk to here. There's still more people to learn about. Like that risk character. Library. High Priest, Monastery Merchant. High Priest Mystic. Rhea Harfell. That name sounds familiar. Let's go try the High Priest. Okay. What would he give us for our statue? 10 only. He's got antitoxins and a lot of expensive stuff. Cloak of Protection. Wow. Bracers of Stunning Strike. He's got some cool stuff, but you need a lot of money to get it to him. 15 for 5. Huh. We don't really have a lot to sell him, and I don't think he'd want what we're selling anyway. But he's got a lot of cool stuff. He's got health potions. They're very expensive. He's got spell focuses, rations, healing remedies. Different herbs, Scroll of Bless, Scroll of Cure Wounds, different scrolls. Wow. Crafting manual, Scroll of Spiritual Weapon. He's got crafting manuals galore. He's got weaponry, primed greatsword. Enchanted by a mana cologne master, smith. This weapon is made of magical alloy. It only needs a catalyst to unlock its potential. Wow. Primed longbow, primed chain shirt. Different armor, navigating the island. This is a series of descriptive maps to help people navigate the island. That's pretty interesting. We can just go ahead and grab that. Gloves of Thievery. +5 on Dex Sleight of Hand ability checks. +5 on Dex Thieves Tool ability checks. Those are cool. Let's grab the Navigating the Island. And, go ahead and conclude. We have 182. Then we have a Mystic. She'd probably give a lot for the herbs, maybe. She's got her own goodies. Crafting manual, healing remedy. Do we have that, I wonder? We have healing potion. We don't have healing remedy, so let's probably grab healing remedy. It's pretty cheap enough. It's only 4. Alright, we'll purchase that. Alright, let's talk to Rhea Harfell. We're making good progress here. Welcome to the temple. If you need a place to stay, you are welcome here.
Who are you?
My name is Rhea. I'm a cleric of the light. I've dedicated myself to the church, healing the sick and helping the poor when I could. I came from an island very far from here and been sent by the temple to various places to give my aid. I came here only a few years ago, and now that the curse is stricken, I need to do more. What? Would you like to join us? If you could show even just a little bit of dedication to the church, then I will join you. However, you have not done so yet. Wow, goodbye. So we can get companions. Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy. Is this where the beds were? No. And that's who Reese is probably too, or Riss. Let's go talk to her. Presumably it's a her. Greetings, brethren. What can this humble servant of the light do for you? Would you like to join us? Would you like to join us? I would love to help you fight against the evil on this island, but you haven't shown enough dedication to the church that I can put my fate in your hands. Show the order your fealty, and I will join you in battle. Goodbye. Interesting. Oh no, don't try to pick that door's lock. I don't want to pick any locks and get the monks mad at us. Did we talk to Priestess Beryl? Yeah, I think we did. Alright, so I think we talked to everybody here. The merchants, Priestess Beryl, Bishop Votnir, Riss, Rhea Harfell. Alright, so it's time to rest then. So let's come up here. Doors are open. Alright, let's go ahead and level up. So, should be pretty exciting. Setting camp for 14 hours here. Healing up our wounds. Okay. We've got a lot to do. Let's go ahead and a lot of stuff receiving, coming back to us. Let's go ahead and level up Ilandir. Let's see. Right now he is a rogue, arcane scoundrel. If we were to get wizard, you'd get wizard spell casting, ritual casting. Can cast the spell as a ritual if the spell is the ritual tag and you don't have it in your, or you have it in your spell book. You don't need to have the spell prepared. Magical crafting, scribe magic scrolls, and use enchanting equipment. I think he'll stay a rogue for now. Level 4 rogue, 5 hit points, 1 additional hit die. He gets one spell slot of level 1. Unlock class features, ability score feat. Choose between increasing your ability scores or gaining a bonus feat. Let's check the bonus feat and see what that's about. Should be quite a few feats. Yeah. Creed of the Gods, Creed of Aaron, Creed of Einar, Creed of Maraike, Creed of Messiah, General Adept. Wow. You learn 2 meta magic options of your choice from the Sorcerer class. Crazy. Critical Virtuoso, improved critical. Superior critical. Magic Initiate. Choose a class, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard. You learn 2 cantrips of your choice from that class's spell list. In addition, choose 1 first level spell to learn from that same list. Using this feat, you can cast the spell once at its lowest level, and you must finish a long rest before you can cast it this way again. Racebound. Dragon Wings. You spout Draconic Wings. Oh, he's not Dragonborn. Elven Accuracy. You have uncanny aim with attacks that rely on precision rather than brute force. Increase your dexterity or one of your mental attributes by 1 to a max of 20. Whenever you have disadvantage on an attack roll using dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, you can re-roll one of the dice once. You can only learn 1 type of this feat. Interesting. Revenant Greatsword. You are descended from a master of the Greatsword. Oh, this stuff is crazy. I love it. +1 to attributes. Discretion of the Coedomorph. +1 dex, you gain proficiency with light armor. Oh, he's already... Proficiency with short swords, short bows, and long bows. He's already got that. Piercer. Increase your strength or dex by 1. Wow, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can re-roll dice when you roll a 1. You must use the new roll. When you score a critical hit, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes. All kinds of mastery. I think I'm going to go with... Actually... There's so many cool ones. Possibly Elven Accuracy. Increase your dex or one of your mental attributes by 1 whenever you have advantage on an attack roll using dex, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. You can re-roll one of the dice once. Skills, Arcane Appraiser. Magical items are automatically identified when put in your inventory. Plain Magic. My goodness. Burning Hand, Scorching Ray. Arcane Precision, increase your intelligence by 1. Charismatic Precision, you can use a bonus action to select a weapon. Its attacks count as magical, and you can use your charisma for your attack and damage rolls for 1 minute. Wow. Gain a +1 damage rolls with short bow and long bow. No, how about Deadeye? You've learned to trade accuracy to land deadlier shots. -5 penalty to your hit to do additional 10 damage. Attacks at long range don't impose disadvantage, and ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. Piercer. Steady aim, increase your dex by 1. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll in the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn, and after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of the turn. Uncanny Accuracy, +1 dex, you ignore half and 3/4 cover with your ranged attacks. You can use a bonus action to take aim until the end of your turn. Your ranged weapon attacks have no disadvantage or advantage, no matter the conditions. Attacks at melee range don't impose disadvantage. Ranged Expert. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can make one-handed ranged bonus attack, adding your attribute modifier to the damage. Dang, son. I kind of like him at range, but I kind of like him with his sword, too. I might get Elven Accuracy. You have uncanny aim with attacks that rely on precision rather than brute force. It'll increase our dex or mental attributes by 1. We'll increase dex by 1. And then whenever we have advantage on attack roll using dex, intel, wisdom, or charisma, we can reroll one of the dice once. And we'll go Elven Precision Dex. I think that's what we want. First level spells. Unlearn, none. We could learn one. Sleep would be really useful. Or color spray. Spray a luminous cone that briefly blinds your enemies. Caustic Zap. You send a jolt of green energy toward the target, momentarily disordering them as the spell burns some of their armor. Deals 1d4 acid, 1d6 lightning, then applies Dazzled. I think I'm going to go ahead and get color spray. Yep. Oh, we gained another level. Oh my gosh. He has a 17 dex now. We'll go rogue again. 5 hit points, 1 additional die. Proficiency bonus increased to +3. Affects all attacks, saving throws, skill and tool checks, and spell DC. Spell DC is increased to 13. Spell attack increased to +5. Uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage. We get another spell of level 1 or whatever. Oh, we just get to unlearn one. We don't want to unlearn one, so we'll just finish. Alright, level up Niberia. Let's see, she's 2 fighter, 1 barbarian. She'd select a martial archetype by going with fighter, so let's go ahead and do that. 9 hit points, 1 additional hit die, and she gets to select a martial archetype. Commander, champion, martial. I think I like mountaineer for her. Trained to fight in difficult terrain and confined spaces, they're capable skirmishers and know how to take advantage of small spaces, given the right equipment. Shield swipe, advantage on shove attempts when using a shield. Tunnel fighter, while using a shield, gain +2 AC when you have a wall on one of your 4 sides. No, that's not going to be good. Tactician uses their knowledge and might on the battlefield to perform different gambits as they are needed. Gain your intelligence modifier bonus to your initiative rolls. That's pretty nice. Gambit dice, you gain 4d6 dice called Gambit dice. Learn 4 gambits, special maneuvers that use Gambit dice and usually add roll of the Gambit dice to the attack's damage. Some of the gambits allow target to make saving throws to avoid effects. DC of those gambits is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength or dex or intelligence modifier, whichever is higher. And Sharp Mind, gain proficiency in 1 skill and expertise in 1 skill or tool. How about Weapon Master with the Great Sword? Focus strikes, you can use your bonus action to gain advantage on all attacks with your specialized weapon until the end of your turn. You can use this feature 3 times per long rest, starting at 10th level. When you roll initiative and have no use as a focus strike remaining, you regain 1 use. Your weapon attack score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20. You gain +1 to hit and damage rolls with your specialized weapon type. A martial weapon master will have disadvantage to attack with all other weapon types, but gets a +2 bonus starting at level 9 and +3 starting at level 17. That is interesting. A knight who inspires greatness in others by committing brave deeds in battle. A royal knight is a skilled warrior, but one leading a band of allies can transform even the most poorly equipped militia into a ferocious warband. Starting at 3rd level, you replace your second wind with a power that restores hit points equal to 4 times your fighter level, distributed evenly to 1 or more allies within 30 feet. That's pretty cool. Kind of like... Weapon Master. But you know what, guys? I'm going to cancel all this because we have to save here probably. We're not going to have time to do all these level ups. We'll level up next time. So, let's go ahead and load our quick save. Hope you guys enjoyed getting to know some lore and meeting with some characters here, figuring some stuff out. Hope you join me next time. We're going to level up and then head back to deal with the drunkards after we level up. But of course, the level up is going to take a while. It's very important stuff. So hope you enjoy that stuff. I love doing it. Oh no, there is an instability warning. I hope it still loads. Thank you guys for watching though. I appreciate y'all very much. Take care, and let's see if this loads. It does. Everything seems to be on the up and up. We can level up next time. So much love, peace, and joy, guys. Take care. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one. Come on back. Let's have more fun. We're really getting deep into this game, and the action's definitely going to be pick up if that's what you're into. But if you're into leveling up and stuff, which is pretty awesome, you'll see some of that too. So just stay patient, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.